Hi, how are you?
Very well, thank you. Have a seat.
Thank you.
So, welcome back to Katie on the Couch, and today I am joined by Emma, who is one of the commercial team members at Property Finder. So, Emma, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. Thank you for having me.
Very, very happy to have you here. I'm so intrigued and excited to find out everything that you've got to tell us about Property Finder and how the agents can make the best use of the platform. So, one question that my agents have been begging me to ask Emma today is how they can best use Property Finder to generate leads. So please give me a little bit of insight and instruction for them on how they can do that.
So I think the most important, it's going to sound really, really basic. I think one of the most important things for the agents to do is make sure they know the Property Finder system really, really well, right? The ins and outs of how the features work and how Property Finder's website works, right? So what I mean by that is quality of listings, verification, Superagent. This is all going to reflect and have an impact on how their listings are structured on the website and how they're appearing on the search results pages. So things like, what do we define as a good quality listing, right? Things like how to present the pictures, how to write the listing, what title to use, basic things like that, right? Then you've got verification, submitting verification documents. That's going to impact where they appear on the search results pages, the visibility, which is then going to impact the leads. And then the Superagent, right? Superagent is a buzzword right now across Property Finder and the agents. Everyone wants a Superagent status, don't they, right? So it's about knowing how to get that and how to maintain that so that you're, again, appearing as visibly on search results pages as possible, and then your leads will increase. So make sure you know everything about Property Finder and the way it works, and you'll know how to generate the leads.
Case of covering the basics.
Exactly, yeah.
Mastering them, basically.
Exactly, yeah. And we've got internal teams that can help you with that. Yeah, get to know the website really well, and then you'll know how to best make your leads increase and get your listings more visible.
Perfect. I'll be sure to relay this information back to the agents. And really, there's a lot of responsibility on the agency and the brokerage when they are doing internal training to make sure the agents know how to best use Property Finder before they can even attend the training academy, right?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's about, you know, your relationship with your business consultant and how best you train the agents, of course. And we're always there to support that in anything that you need. And we have, you know, teams in place that can help you do that whenever you need to. And obviously the academy is going to be launched, so that'll be really helpful in that process for you. Yeah.
Perfect. So you mentioned there the Superagent.
Yeah.
Tell me a bit about being a Superagent, because there's so much I don't know. How do you become an agent, a Superagent, and what are the benefits of being a Superagent?
Yeah, so Superagent status is really, really beneficial to every single agent. It's super important everybody knows about how to get that status, right? So the Superagent status will directly affect how the listings are appearing online for each agent. So where they're appearing on the search results pages. So a Superagent's listings will always appear above a non-Superagent in the search results pages, right? So it's directly affecting the visibility of each agent's listing. Okay, so
in their best interest.
100%. Yeah, 100%. And it's been a massive focus for a lot of our clients over the last 6 to 12 months. So there are certain criteria that an agent has to meet to get the Superagent status. So these are things like having verified listings. So you need to have a certain proportion of your listing is verified to be eligible. You need to have a verified profile on Property Finder. So you need to be a verified agent. A big focus is around response times of agents, right? So it's about having 80% or more response rate over the last 60 days. You need to have been 2 hours or under response time on your WhatsApps in the last 60 days on average.
It's really quick, isn't it?
Yeah, really quick. Yeah, so we want to make sure that the customers are having the right experience with the agents. And it's all about promoting professional agents who are super responsive. We have the academy launching in the next few months, so that will have kind of modules and training courses that are dedicated around how to become a Superagent, how to best to get it. So all of the information will be on there.
Fantastic, thank you.
No worries.
So Emma, you just mentioned the Property Finder Training Academy. You're going to be launching that pretty soon, right?
Yeah, over the next few months.
Fantastic. So tell me a bit of information about that and how the agents can get involved or make the use of it.
Yeah. So PF Academy is a platform that's going to basically include modules, training modules, certifications for agents, admins, and decision makers. So it's going to be training modules that you need on things like Superagents, things like PF Expert, data analysis, how to use the system to better your knowledge about how your listings are doing in certain communities. It's going to cover many things across the PF portfolio, and it's just a place where people can get the knowledge that they need and access the training modules that they need to better their knowledge of the Property Finder portal and its features.
Amazing, Emma. So the Academy is not just for agents, it's for other people within the real estate?
Yeah, so we'll have modules for admins, agents, decision makers. There'll be multiple training courses aimed at different touch points within the business. So it will cover different things, and obviously there'll be certain modules relevant for agents, certain modules based around analytics, business analytics that will be more kind of relevant for director level, decision maker level. So there'll be multiple training courses available for different touch points in the business. Yeah.
Great. And then how would an agent go about signing themselves up, or would it be the company that signs up for that?
No, so Property Finder will give each company a certain amount of licenses, and then they can get onboarded on the system through those licenses. Yeah.
So recently the DLD have implemented some new regulations around fake listings that will benefit companies such as Prestige that has been doing things correctly for the past few years. Now, Emma, I think you're probably a really good person to speak to about this topic and maybe delve into the implications of this or what effects it's going to have on the industry.
Yeah, so Property Finder is always in partnership with the DLD, constantly working to make sure that the real estate industry is as transparent as possible. And in turn, that gives our consumers and home seekers a better experience overall. So I think it's just going to help the market to be a lot more transparent. You know, the removal of fake listing is going to really enhance the customer experience, because, you know, we've all been there where we've called up an agent and asked for a property or about a rental when it's not available, and it's going to kind of eliminate all that stress from the home seekers. It's definitely one of the biggest pain points, I think, for our agents as well, our agents online. I think it's a big pain point for the agents who, you know, do abide by the rules with the permits, etc. I think it's going to eliminate all of that and in turn improve the customer experience. So yes, it's definitely a positive thing.
Positive, yeah. And I know, like you mentioned, we have all been there. I know that when I was looking for a property, there was just so many fake listings to go through, and it prolongs the process and just makes it so much more tedious if you are trying to find a property. So I'm really excited and happy to hear that these changes have been implemented.
Yeah, me too.
So today Emma has covered a number of topics regarding Property Finder, including how to best use the platform, how to obtain Superagent status, a little bit of information about the new training academy, and then finally about the new DLD regulations. So just to round off, Emma, is there anything that we should keep an eye out for over the next 6 months that's happening at Property Finder?
Yep, so we've got the PF Academy, what I just spoke about. Obviously, it will be rolled out in the next few months. Super important that you get all your agents on board utilising that. Admins as well. People can really gain a lot of knowledge from that system. It's going to be super helpful when you're onboarding new agents and new staff.
Absolutely. I'll definitely be bigging that up to anyone that is joining the company.
Amazing.
Certainly a benefit, and I'll try and get them involved as quickly as possible.
Amazing. We have a lot of exciting upcoming events, which you'll receive invitations to from the PF Connect event. We have a roundtable event coming up in a few months that's relevant for the Ruby segment, which Prestige falls into right now. So you should have all of the invitations to those, which is quite exciting.
That's it for today's episode of Katie on the Couch. Emma, thank you so much for coming on the couch today.
Thank you for having me. It's been a pleasure.
It's been great, and I look forward to seeing you at some of the PF events that are coming up.
Amazing.